Hiya, and welcome back to After Class. The game that teaches us that we're all willing to beat the shit out of anyone just to be in the same presence as Lars. Why the fuck am I out of breath? Anyways, let's just hop right in. Hiya. No. Oh, we shouldn't be doing... Yeah, not there. What in the hell? You just pulled that up. Maybe I shall leave him be. Good morning, world. Today's a great day because I don't have to go to school. Although I should wake up and make my bed. You got up and started making your bed. While doing it, you noticed that your door was slightly opened. Maybe Lars went in to get his clothes. I wonder where he's right now. Still not getting used to him staying over. Once you were done with your bed, you headed to the living room to look for Lars. Still pulling up the sensor because... Coach Gill... Thank God he's wearing pants. Oh. Good morning. Ah, you're here. Morning. From the looks of it, he was about to leave the living room. Heading somewhere? Just gonna make breakfast for us. What about you? Ah, okay. Call me if you need help. If you need some help, I'm gonna get some fresh air. That was a lie. You were totally looking for him, and you didn't know what you wanted to do with him. Ah, I do that every morning too. Don't take too long though. Breakfast will be ready before you know it. Okay. Ah, before I go. Which would you prefer? Bacon and eggs or waffles? Oh god. Okay. On one hand, bacon and eggs because bacon, or waffles because waffles are like pancakes with pockets. I see. Waffles it is. Alright, we'll have waffles for breakfast. Ooh, nice. I'll do it now. Looks like I'll go and get some fresh air like I said I would. Ah, this isn't as bad as I thought it'd be. Maybe I'll head to the front gate and look around a little bit. Syrup pocket. They do be like that though. Hiya. I never thought about it, but this place looks so pretty. And the air feels great too. I never got to enjoy it in the morning until now, thanks to school. Since Lars told you not to take too long, you stayed near your house. It seemed like there were a lot of people walking around too, from kids to elders. No wonder almost everyone here was looking healthy and fit. Surprisingly, or maybe unsurprisingly, you saw a familiar face. But there was something weird. Mr. Parker's there, but he doesn't look like he's doing his morning walk. Clearly he was just passing by. He was probably heading to somewhere else. Which one? Walter, I will fucking fight you. Doing Lars? Yeah, we're doing Lars's route right now. Okay. You were the type to stick your nose into other people's business, so you called to him. You could have just walked toward him, but you didn't. You shouted. He noticed you right away, because nobody would shout like that. Probably. Morning. Hiya. Ah, good morning, Walter. Didn't see you there. What are you up to? I'm just doing my morning walk. What about you? I'm going to school. Huh? But it's Saturday. Yeah, but us professors go to school on Saturdays sometimes. Ah, that must suck. Sometimes. Well, I gotta go. I'll see you later, Walter. Ah, okay. Have a good day, Mr. Parker. Before you finished his sentence, Lars came out to tell you that breakfast is ready. Hey, breakfast is... On a scale of 1 to 10, my friends, we're fucked. Huh? Parker? What are you doing here? I should be the one asking you that. Well, and don't say that you're visiting him. There's no way you'd cook him breakfast if you did. Parker glared at you for quite a bit before shifting back to Lars. What? It would make sense to you if you knew what happened, but that was not the case. Context, anyone? I need to get going. You're still not off the hook, Lars. I'll come here later. Would you mind if I visited you later, Walter? No, not at all, but please tell me because I might not be at home. In that case, can I get your contact info? Yeah, sure. You exchanged phone numbers with Mr. Parker. Good thing Liz taught me how to do it. I'll see you later, Walter. Walter, and you too, Lars. Have a good day. He seemed upset. You okay, Lars? Yeah, I'm fine. Let's eat our breakfast. He seemed upset too. Lars had been quiet the whole time, and it's safe to say that the breakfast wasn't that enjoyable for him. What a shame. The waffles he made were great. Do we want to, like, rewind time and just not call out to Lars? Not call out to Mr. Parker, I mean. It's just... Plan B, kidnap Parker and give him Class C amnesiacs. No one will know. Just casually kidnaps him. Maybe now's not a good time. He looks like he's rushing too. Soon after, Lars patted you from behind. Going through morning walk? Ah, yeah, just finished not too long ago. Not really. You were just standing there the whole time. Breakfast is ready. Let's eat. Oh, thank God. It seemed like Lars was in a good mood. There was no real evidence of it, but you could feel it. How do you like the waffles? Which one? I like it. I'm so glad that you're here. Oh, I like it here too. Praise be, big kitty, hallowed be thy name. Wait, what? I mean, I'm glad that you're here to cook me breakfast. I'll also be eating bread and peanut butter today. No. Glad I could help. I'm done with my breakfast. I'll finish mine ASAP. Scarfing down my food like that wasn't a great feeling. You didn't have to, though. Well, anyway. I'm gonna take a shower now. But you've just finished eating. That's not good for you. Huh? Really? I didn't know that. Try waiting 30 to 45 minutes after any meal before showering. But... No buts. Now go to the living room or somewhere else. I'll do the dishes. And maybe clean the house while I'm at it. Okay. What now? I'm bored. Nah. This is why we got this. This is why we have this. What now? I'm bored. Not sure what you could do to ease your boredom. You turn the TV on. Bored. I want to go out and take a walk. This isn't how my weekend should be. Honestly, same. I'm supposed to be having fun. This uneventful Saturday got you feeling bored out of your head. You said that, but the day was only starting. He sits better than Gil's route. Lars had been walking in and out between rooms. He was probably doing his work. At some point, he walked behind you to take out the trash. Once he was done, he went back to the kitchen. He sure keeps himself busy. I feel bad letting him do everything. Maybe I should ask if he needs help. Hey, Lars. What is it? Do you need help with housekeeping? I'm good, thanks. I'm done anyway. Let me know if you need help next time. It's my house after all. Like I said, I stay here for free, so let me do the housekeeping for you. Lars is a nutrition. Alright. Still, let me know, okay? I will. He walked closer toward you and sat down on the floor with a thud. I wonder if he's tired? Well, no shit, Sherlock. After cleaning a house this big, of course he was. After thinking about the most obvious thing, you looked at him, but not in an obvious way. His hair was quite messy at the moment, and he was sweating through his shirt. For others, that might be quite an unpleasant thing to see. But for you, it was quite a treat. And that's no mention about his shirt, because everyone agreed that those side nips were a blessing. Not in the presence of Mommy Lars. Not in her presence. He's looking so manly and dreamy. He caught you staring at him and tilted his head slightly. Why are you looking at me like that? You blinked twice and shook your head as you tried to come up with something that would make you sound less creepy. Do we want to ask if he's tired, or be honest that we're being creepy? Nothing. Just wondering whether you're tired or not. Do I look like I'm not tired? Fair enough. You're sweating buckets. No, I'm sweating mostly water. You rolled your eyes. That was one of his dad jokes moments. Well, in any case, you told me that you wanted to go out with me today, didn't you? Oh, yeah, I did. Did I really say going out? It sounds like we're boyfriends or something. I wouldn't mind, but still, this is too fast. Yes, you did say that, and yes, if it was true, it'd be way too fast. That's not good for the plot. I don't think so. Why do you ask? I was just wondering if you want to go out with me tomorrow. I don't have a problem with that. Where do you want to go, though? I said that, yeah. I hope you didn't think poorly of it. You okay? Lars seemed to notice you zoning out, so he asked if you were okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Just thinking about things. What kind of things? Nothing. I'm gonna hit the shower. You rushed to the bathroom before you got a chance to ask any more. After the shower was running, you leaned your head against the wall. What was I thinking? That was really dumb. You spent your shower time thinking about things that might or might not happen. Once you were done contemplating, you headed back to your room and got dressed. It seemed like Lars had turned off the TV and headed outside. Curious, you exited the main door and saw that he was stretching his body. You took a moment to appreciate his strong, well-defined back. What does he do, really? I couldn't tell that he was homeless from how he looks. Anyway, not really the time for that. Walter thinks with his feelings instead of his non-existent brain. But don't you need a brain to have feelings? That's a joke. But, no, he thinks with his heart. Which actually explains a lot. You wanted to surprise him, but you remember that he nearly clawed you the other day when you did. Bad idea. I'll just call him from a distance. Hey Lars, I'm done showering. It's your turn now. Why are you standing away so far? Just in case. Just in case? For what? His heart makes up for a brain. I don't want to surprise you like I did the other day. Ah. He raised one of his eyebrows. Okay. I'll take a shower. You decide where to go. Will do. His heart is his brain. It is. You sat down on the couch and, as instructed, began to make plans for today while you waited for Lars. We're going to the city, and I don't know anything about it. Then how am I supposed to make plans? Maybe I should ask Mark? Which one? He does think with that head pretty often. Yeah, no, he does think with it pretty often. And it's sad. Not Mark. Anyone but Mark. Oh god. He's probably sleeping right now. I don't want to bother him. I guess I'll do it impromptu style. You put your phone on the table and lay down on the couch for a little while. Maybe this will be a good opportunity to get to know him. He doesn't really tell me about himself. But then again, it's fair. We haven't known each other for long. Well, we're now roommates, so I have to get to know him better. Operation Getting to Know Lars, start. You sure are looking excited. Eh? His voice surprised you and you quickly got up from the couch. When did you finish? Not too long ago. Have you decided where you want to go? Well, I know we're going to the city, but... I don't have the slightest idea about what's there and what's not. Ah, that's fine. You can just look around the map. I'll probably help too. Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Well, I think it's settled. Ready whenever you are. I have everything I need with me. I'm ready to go. Let's head out. If you want to go to the city, head over to Publix. Ah, Publix. I'll keep that in mind. But why Publix? It's the nearest bus stop in the area. There's one around the forest area, but no one really goes there. Oh, okay. Wow, not giving us much of a choice. So, we just wait until the bus comes? Yeah. While waiting for the bus, both of you decided to go for a drink. There was a building next to Publix that said quality. Well, not like it literally said quality, but there was a big board on some sort of top of the building. You saw Lars rubbing his chin with an amused face. He must be enjoying the pun. It is good, though. Ignoring Lars for the moment, you saw there were 3 sets of outdoor patios and no indoor drinking area. They looked like they were settled in here recently, yet didn't look like a pop-up store. You approached the person behind the counter to place your order, and he greeted you with the cringeworthy catchphrase. Where do you get your quality tea? At quality! That wasn't as great a catchphrase as I thought it'd be. Don't say it out loud. And it was crystal clear that the poor guy wasn't too eager about the catchphrase either. Anyway, how can I help ya? Ah! Your brain suddenly drew a blank, and you couldn't think of anything to order. You mean your heart suddenly drew a blank because you think with your heart. Kiddo, you want recommendations? I suggest this one. Thank goodness he understood you. He showed you one of their special drinks. It was called bubble tea. Isn't that just normal tea with tapioca balls? I suppose. I haven't tried the tea myself. Anyway, people here usually get this one. Is he a foreigner? He speaks a little weird. Well, I'll get that one. How about you, Lars? I'll get the bubble tea. A guy who just passed by said something to the cashier. You should learn from that guy, Brock. He pronounced it perfectly. He didn't say anything back to that guy, but you could hear that he mumbled something like, but they sound the same. It wasn't too clear, but you were sure that was it. I swear to God, that guy's getting on my nerves. Sorry about that, kid. It's alright, I understand. I'd do the same if I were you. Just shake it off and you'll do fine. I've been doing that. And here I thought I was being useful. You're a kind guy. It's not often to meet someone like you. Ah. Oh, please, you're making me blush. I'd like to chat with you some more, but I have to take your orders first. Speaking of which, is that all? Yeah. One moment, then. He looked at you for a second before he wrote your order. What's your name, kid? Huh? My name? It's for your order. Oh, well, it's Lars. One for Lars, and just Lars is fine. Alrighty, then. Something feels weird. What's up with Lars? Ah, young people nowadays. He walked into the building to place your orders before going back to the counter. Feel free to sit anywhere while we prepare your orders. Don't mind if we do. Lars lightly pulled your hand and you had no choice but to walk with him. You wanted to ask him right away, but you decided to wait until you were far enough from Brock. Hey, what gives? What do you mean? You're acting strange. Something wrong? He answered you, but he wasn't looking at you. No, everything is fine. I just didn't like him. Don't tell me. He's upset that I talked to Brock more than him. If he was, that's not good. I can talk to whoever I want. And why would that matter to him anyway? Your head was flooded with a series of what-if questions, and most of them were arguably nonsensical. Sometime later, Brock came back with your drinks. Both of you finished the drinks as fast as you could because Lars told you that no food and drinks were allowed in the bus. Ah. Once you were done, you headed to the bus stop by Publix once again. I know, right? Like, oh my god. Lars is mad. Because we spoke to someone. That's not necessarily a good thing. However, it didn't arrive immediately. You had to wait for another 10 minutes before the bus stopped by Publix. Finally, everyone got off the bus and everyone else got on before you, making you and Lars the last people to get on the bus. If I knew they wouldn't be here earlier than now, I would have shoved everything in a go. I wanted to savor the tapioca balls some more. That was in the past, but at the moment you had another problem. Well, not really a problem, but a minor inconvenience. Every seat was taken and you were surrounded by the others. Eventually, the door closed and the bus started to accelerate. You didn't want to admit it, but this was your first time riding a crowded bus. Usually, your parents would take you anywhere, or they'd ask you to get a taxi or something. You looked at Lars. He was unfazed as if it were a normal situation. Which it was, but not for you, apparently. He noticed that you weren't holding any handholds. He tapped your back, signaling you to take his. That's fine. I'll just keep my bill. Whoa! There was a sharp turn, and you lost your footing. Luckily, you didn't nosedive onto the floor or do something embarrassing. At least you didn't think so. But reality often messes with us. You plummeted into Lars's chest, and your face was literally sinking between his massive pecs.
Should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
You swiftly and quietly moved your head away before everyone else noticed it. Sorry about that. But it was an undeniably soft and comfortable cushion for your fall, you thought. You definitely wouldn't mind crashing into his chest again. Walter, I will fucking fight you. Heck, if you could, you'd make an excuse to make it happen. Weird thoughts go away. I told you to hold it. I'll be fine. You had no choice but to do as he said, and everything felt much steadier. And about Lars, well, of course he'd be fine, because you put both of his paws on your shoulders, holding you tightly. You'd feel him squeezing your shoulder occasionally. What was that for? Neither of you said anything, and you were too embarrassed anyway. You felt like he'd find out that your face was getting hot if he saw your face. So you kept your head down the whole ride. That was an interesting experience for you. Eventually, what felt like eternity finally ended, and you arrived at the city with Lars. You looked around curiously. Everything felt and looked so new. I wonder where should we start? Right, I think there's a shopping mall nearby. Oh, a shopping mall? He pointed his finger directly at you, or rather behind you. You turned around and your eyes were greeted by one of the biggest shopping malls you'd ever seen. Although, frankly speaking, you hadn't seen a lot of shopping malls to begin with. Wow. That's like Publix. But a Tarantamaxed version of Publix. Tarantamaxed. I don't know how to pronounce that. What is a Tarantamax? Oh, don't mind me. Just a mechanics in a bag creature game. I see. Well, there's a Publix inside this building. Whoa, really? Yeah. Do you want to head in? Sure. You made sure that you had your wallet and everything else you needed with you. Once you were done with your possession check, you went to the shopping mall with Lars. Why do you want to go here anyway? There was a reason for you to look for a shopping mall, but Lars didn't need to know about it. Just want to look around. Come on. Alright, alright. I rushed in, but I forgot this place is so big. Something the matter? It seemed like Lars knew that something was up with you. He always asked you whenever you started to think harder than usual. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, the hot air is escaping. Yes, let's. You did say you wanted to look around, so we could start here if you want. Actually, know where I can look for phones? What kind of phones? Cell phones. Ah, it's on the second floor. Follow me. I'm starting to believe that he lied to me about not being too familiar with the city. Here it is, but what are you doing here looking for a new phone? Yeah, sort of. Sort of? It's not important. Let's go in. When you went in, you were greeted by the employees. They asked you if you needed help, and you told them that you were just looking around first. There were a lot of new phones on display, and a lot of them piqued your interest. But that wasn't why you were here. Lars was standing in front of one of the displays. It looked like he was appraising one of the VR goggles. Hey Lars, what is it? Let's say, if you're getting a new phone, what would you look for? Are you sure I'm the right guy to ask? I don't know. I'll look at the brand first. If it was from a popular and reliable manufacturer, I'd consider it. Then the price tags. I don't want to buy a cell phone that would cost me a lot. I don't really care about the features. As long as I can make calls, text people, and browse the internet, I'm fine. I see. Okay, thanks. Do you know any good manufacturers? The one you're using, that's not a bad one. There are also e-phones, but they're really expensive. Why do you ask? I just wanted your opinion, that's all. You looked around some more while Lars wandered around the store. You were waiting for the right time to execute your plan, and Lars made everything easier by going to the bathroom. As long as you can see buffed men in it, right? What you were trying to do was get a phone for Lars so you could contact him. Plus a grown man without a phone or something to get in touch with others first. That didn't sound really fun. You asked your parents last night if it was okay to get Lars a new phone, and surprisingly, they didn't mind at all. You had a lot of money to spare anyways. They gave you too much spending money every month, and you usually didn't spend any, so it was accumulated. Once you decided on which phone you wanted to give him, you called the staff so you could purchase it. Even though you had little knowledge on getting something from a store, they made it easier since they guided you with patience. You managed to get a phone for Lars despite your lack of experience. Proud of you. Lars came back not too long after everything was done. You told him that you had enough of the shopping mall and wanted to go somewhere else. So, what's our next destination? I don't know. Do you have any suggestions? What do you think about arcades? I like them. I don't go often, though. They have a lot of arcades here, but there's a popular one around here. Ah, okay. Mark did say he would be at the arcade, I recall. I wonder if he's also there. But let's see. There's a lot of things to do here, but I don't know if you're up for it. I'm cool with everything. I'm not picky. After all, I got what I wanted here, so I'd go home if you wanted to. Well, at least you look like you're in a good mood. Did you work here before, Lars? Ah, yeah. I could show you where I used to work if you want, although it would be great if we don't. Oh, there's a gym in here too. Come to think of it, I used to live around here back then. And Gilbert too. Gilbert? Like Coach Gil? So they really knew each other. Speaking of Gil, I wonder if he's with his basketball team right now. Maybe we could visit him later on way home. Have you decided where you want to go? Huh? Well... Which one? Mark told me he'd be at the arcade. Maybe we should go see him while we're here. Sure. Let me just adjust this microphone real quick. It shouldn't be too far from here. That's good. We can just walk then. Yeah. You walked alongside Lars heading toward the arcade. Why did you decide to go to the arcade? I want to see what kind of machines they have, that's all. Okay. Here we are. Wow. This place is massive. This was one of the biggest arcades you've ever seen. Let's not forget the fact that you didn't see a lot of arcades, so your judgment might have been a bit off. Now that I think of it, I never went in until today. Oh, really? Yeah, I stayed at home all the time after work. Let me, turn this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Huh, that's a little surprising. Is it? Yeah, I thought you enjoyed being outdoors more than indoors. He said the same thing too. Did you say something? No. I wonder where Mark is. Why don't you ask him over the phone? The machines are pretty loud. I'm not sure if he can hear me or not. Fair enough. Try texting him then. Good idea. Actually, never mind. But why? There he is. You didn't need to find or call him because he found you. I knew it. No one would stand here. I knew it. No one would stand here dumbfounded except you. Ah. Just come here for a bit, Walter. Huh? Okay. Is that the guy? Huh? What does that mean? Without asking for more details, you just said yes. Yeah, that's the guy. I didn't know you'd bring your boyfriend today. What? That's not my boyfriend. But you said that's the guy. That was a good example of why you shouldn't make assumptions. Remember, if you ever make an assumption, it makes an ass out of you and me, and I don't feel like being an ass, so don't assume things or something. Just kidding. I know he's the guy that's staying at your place. This guy always got your eyes rolling. He walked toward Lars and started introducing himself. I'm Walter's best friend, so his friends are my friends. Hope we can get along. Name's Mark. What's yours? Lars. Wait, since when am I his best friend? Mark leaned towards you a little bit and whispered something. I think your friend over here doesn't like me. Huh? It wasn't clear if Mark was joking or not this time, but you saw him smirk a little bit. Let's see, why don't we play a game or two? I'm not good at games, though. It's okay, this one should be easy enough for both of you. Come on. He grabbed your hands, and you had no choice other than following him. Well, you could try, but you were pretty sure he'd drag you with him anyway. So yes, you had no other choice but to follow him. Wait, Mark? Here. Jeez, you didn't have to do that. I'm pretty sure you know what game this is. Not at all. Well, you should have at least seen those. Markica. Enough! I guess, but the buttons weren't diagonal. Yeah, you know how the game works at least. Okay, I guess. Mark challenged you to play the game with him. Even though you knew how the game worked, you didn't have the slightest idea how to play it. Using the word challenge might be an exaggeration. You couldn't even say no because he wouldn't take no for an answer. He chose one of the easiest songs where you wouldn't have any problem with it. Yet you still had problems with it. The notes flashed so fast you had trouble keeping up with the notes, and the steps were so confusing. He even went easy on you. And you lost. In a nutshell, he overkilled you. He got an A and you got an F. Talk about harsh. Maybe I overestimated you. You. Big Kitty. Who are you calling Big Kitty? You. Who else? You're a cat. You should have fast reflexes like me. Oh, that might be true. What? I challenge you. If you win, you can do whatever you want. However, if I win, I'll take Walter with me for the rest of the day. Wait, what? Deal. You better fucking win, Lars. He walked toward the machine and started stepping on the buttons, trying to get the feel of it. I won't lose. I admire that, but you're gonna lose, kitty. Your ship is sinking before it has a chance to sail. What is he talking about? For some reason, you could feel Lars's burning passion to win this challenge. You didn't know he was easily provoked like that. Again, it wasn't a challenge because it was really unfair. Mark was a pro, and neither of you played it before. Also, for some reason, you ended up becoming a prize. What a weird day. It appeared the game was loading. Once it finished loading, the usual ordeal started once again. Both of them started to move accordingly to the beat. Lars especially was doing so well. They moved so fast, it was almost hard to keep track of their movements. But wait, he wasn't getting even one combo. He was stepping on whatever he could. Mark, on the other hand, had a full combo so far. He was moving so beautifully it felt hypnotizing. Before you knew it, you were surrounded by the other people looking at their performance. I'll give you an A for effort. Everything happened so fast, and before you knew it, it ended. The only thing you knew was they were drenched in their own sweat. Mark's legs were moving so fast it was almost inhuman. Well, technically he wasn't, but whatever. Anyway, in the end, Mark totally beat Lars. He got a double S grade. And Lars only got a C grade. Looks like Walter is going out with me. He pulled you close to him, and you could see Lars clenching his teeth. Lars was a time bomb ready to explode anytime soon. Figuratively speaking, of course. Just kidding, I don't plan to snatch him away from you. Plus, Walter here wants to hang out with his big kitty instead of me, right? Is that true? Both of them looked at you with their cute cat eyes. Mark was really putting you in a difficult position. I want to go home. Which one? God damn it, Mark. God damn it, Mark. You're done. You're done. Mark. You're done. You're done, Mark. You're fucking done. You're done. You're done. Well, you might be right, Mark. I see how it is. Wait, was he expecting me to disagree with him? I guess I'll just play this until I don't feel sad anymore. Boo-hoo. I was joking, Walter. Don't take it too seriously. Anyway, I gotta play some more. If you want to hang around, be my guest. I think we're heading out. I still want to look around the city. Fine by me. Have fun, you too. And take care of him, big kitty. I have a name. Yeah. You went to the entrance with Lars. Let's head out. No, we should decide where you want to go first. Where to? God damn it, Mark. Fucking Mark. Fucking Mark. Where did he work again? This might be a little bit insensitive, but it's fine. Let me take you there. Huh? But I haven't told you where I want to go. I know. You want to see where I used to work, right? Mm-hmm. Funnily, once you started walking, you began to reconsider whether you wanted to go or not. Hey Lars, what is it? If we go there, what are we going to do? Good question. You can go inside. They allow people to look around if you say you're considering working there. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Or we can see that place and that'll be it. I'll think about it. And here we are. Oh, this place is nice. It is. Wait until you're inside. But if you're going, then you'll have to go by yourself. Huh? Why? They wouldn't be too happy if I showed my face there. Something tells me that he didn't leave work peacefully. Ugh. Do we want to back off or go inside? I'm turning that up a bit. Do we want to go inside the building or back off? Not worth it. It's not worth it. You were terrified of heading in alone, so you let go of that idea. Let's head back. Oh, hesitating? Yeah, I don't want to go there alone. We already came this far. If you want to go in with me, I'll go in too. Are you crazy? I'm not going in. But you didn't tell me why. I just didn't and don't want to talk about it right now. You're no fun. Fine, we'll leave. Then, anywhere else you want to go? I think I'm done for now. Had enough of the city? Yeah, for now at least. Let's head back to the nearby bus stop. Okay. Did you have a good time today? Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad then. Do you have plans for tomorrow? I'm not sure. It's Sunday, so I think I'm going to take it easy tomorrow. Sounds like a good idea to me. How about you? I don't have anywhere to go tomorrow. Maybe I'm going to take it easy as well. That's nice. How about you? Did you have a good time today? Yeah, I did. He looked at you with a smile on his face. Damn, that was cute. I'm glad you had fun. The bus is here. Let's go. Thankfully, the bus wasn't crowded this time. You had a lot of places to sit down, so you just picked a random seat. But for some reason, Lars decided to sit next to you, despite the bus being nearly empty. I hope you don't mind me sitting here. It's okay, don't worry. It is okay, but why is he so close? I'm actually a little bit tired. Me too. We've been walking the whole day. Yeah. I'm ready to head home and have a nice warm shower. Me too. The bus dropped you off in front of Publix. There was a hint of comfort in your body when you arrived here. It was hard to explain. It's really nice to be here. Yeah, it feels nice to be back here. I know, right? It's like we're really home. Well, I mean, we're still out here, but you know what I mean. I'm home. Finally. You can go shower if you'd like. I'll put our stuff back in your room. But aren't you tired? I am, but not that much. Well then, don't mind if I do. Wow. Wow. That is, wow. But, oh, put the new phone here. I'll need it later. Gotcha. Taking a shower after doing something tiring is the best. Lars was sitting on the couch, his back leaning against it, eyes closed. You gently touched his shoulder, telling him that you were finished showering. He opened his eyes slowly. It turned out he was sleeping earlier. How tired was he, really? He got up and rubbed his eyes while he yawned. I will audition. If that does happen, I will audition. How long had I been sleeping? Not too long. I just finished showering. Oh, okay. I guess I'll shower now. Take your time, Lars. I'll be here. Okay. You sat down next to where he would sit. You turned on the TV, letting it play in the background. In other words, you were wasting electricity. You reached for the new phone you bought this morning and you inspected it for quite a while. Once everything was set up, you put it back onto the desk. You heard a sound of a door opening in the hallway. It sounded like Lars just finished showering. I'm turning on the sensor because I ain't risking jack shit. I ain't risking anything. Oh, thank God he's wearing pants. I'm done with shower. I can see that. You should wear your shirt. I can't stop staring at your body. Was what you wanted to say, but you didn't have the guts to tell him. Oh, is that your new phone? So, well, it's yours. Huh? I don't have one. I mean, I'm giving it to you. What? Why? I thought it would be easier if we could contact each other. I insist. You have to take it. Are you sure? Yes. If you say so. I'll repay you sometime. You don't have to. He sat down across you and inspected the phone. He was hesitating at first, but he checked it all the same. About the phone. The weather is quite hot tonight, huh? Yeah, it is. He let out a smile and stopped asking about the phone. How considerate of him. Then I have something to tell you. What is it? I'm sure you've noticed that I have some kind of past in that city, so I'm going to tell you what happened. Huh? Okay. He told you everything you needed to know about what happened that day. You learned that Coach Gil and Lars were good friends, that he was the same lecherous person as ever, that Lars once had a good life, and so on. At some point your name got mentioned, but you didn't really pay attention to that. He told you that Coach Gil almost did something weird to him, but he stopped before it got too weird. You didn't know why, but you felt a spark of jealousy when he told you that. At least it didn't last long. But judging from his current story, it was going nowhere, so he had to make sure. Wait a minute! I thought you were going to tell me how you got fired. I am. It was about to happen. Oh, continue. That was embarrassing. Anyway, he told you that the peaceful night turned into a nightmare for him. He got a termination of employment letter saying that he violated the company code of conduct, falsifying records, and etc. That was some serious violation there, but Lars didn't do any of that, at least from his story. What the heck? You saw him rolling his eyes before he asked you what happened. What is it? They terminated you just like that? Just like that, yeah. And you didn't do anything about it? I did, but you stopped me right before I was going to tell you. Again. Sorry about that. I just couldn't help it. How could they do that without any notice, or at least consult you about it? I did call HR after that. And what happened? I'll tell you sometime. It's quite late and I'm hungry. You can't just stop like this! He smiled and walked off to the kitchen. Come on! Don't tease me like that! When you were about to follow him to the kitchen, you heard a knock from the other side of the door. Huh? Who could that be? Huh? What's Mark doing here this late? Hey, Mark. Yo. What are you doing here? It's late. Can I come in? Yeah, sure, sorry. Oh, hey, big kitty. It's Lars. So, why are you here? Ah, here. He showed you several tickets? What is that? God! You need to read it. Oh. Well, I'll just tell you. I won a raffle, and they were giving me free tickets to go to some random beach. And I'm allowed to bring 5 friends with me, so I decided to bring you and your friends. Who are my friends? That big kitty over there, Mr. Parker, Coach Gill, and Anders. Sounds to me that you don't have a lot of friends. Can it, kitty? But yeah, I've told everyone. And you two were the last ones. I forgot to tell you at the arcade. But everyone? You looked at Lars. He nodded at you as if he was saying, it's okay. There's still one thing that bothered you. Question. What is it? Why the beach? It's not summer yet. Well, shit, don't ask me. It's what the tickets say. I guess that's fair. Well, I need to make dinner now, so I'll leave you be. Sorry I can't help you out with dinner, Lars. It's alright. To your surprise, you heard someone knocking at the door. That was fast. Since you didn't know who they are, you looked through the door viewer, revealing Mr. Parker and the others. You welcomed them and asked them to come in. This is your first time your house was full of people. Mark moved a little bit. He was only several inches away from you, even though he could have sat down anywhere else. He didn't. Must be nice having someone to cook for you. Yeah, a little bit. How does it feel living under the same roof with him? It's been good. I got someone to clean things with me, and I get to eat balanced meals. That's good then. At least he's being useful. Don't say it like that. Lars came back from the kitchen, calling everyone to have dinner together. You could see Mr. Parker and Coach Gill's eyes went wide, possibly surprised that Lars was in this house. It was clear to you that they had a lot of questions to be answered, but they didn't say anything. At least for now. Sweet. Going here was the right decision after all. Everyone followed you to the kitchen. Sorry, we didn't prepare a lot of food because you guys suddenly came here. It's fine. This is enough for us. Yeah. Did something happen between those three? Mark, observant as always. Sort of. Drama. Well, anyway, let's put everything aside and just enjoy the food for now. Everyone nodded and all of you ate dinner together. Everyone had finished eating their food. Mark, being the one who finished his food first, went to the living room before anyone else did. He called for both you and Anders, probably leaving those three to solve their problems in a civil way. Mark, he could be a nice, understanding guy sometimes. Well, Mark's calling us, so I'm gonna head to the living room. Let's go, Anders. Okay. Oh, here you are. I'm glad you two aren't that dense. I'm not dense. Me neither. Well, I'm glad you called us here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have left the kitchen. Mark is literally a walking lie detector. Like, he's just, like, over here, just doing his own thing. He's just walking around, and then all of a sudden, he sees two people sitting at a distance, and I wonder what's going on there. I was waiting for the signal. Well, it wasn't our problem to begin with, and if you ask me, I would say we shouldn't stick our noses into their business. I just hope they can resolve it. Yeah, me too. I want to enjoy our trip peacefully. That sounds ideal. I've never gone out with my friends, so I'm thankful that you did invite me. Ha, you're the same with Anders. He refused to go a lot of times. I don't like going to the sea. But why? You'll be fine. You enjoyed a pleasant conversation with the two of them while letting the adults solve their own problems. Well, technically all of you were adults, but Lars, Coach Gill, and Mr. Parker were older than the three of you. They're adultier adults. And you managed to get Anders' phone number, surprise, surprise. Alright, looks like everyone is ready for bed. I'm sorry though, I wish I could get you guys mattresses, but I only had these quilts. This is more than enough, really. Yeah, I'm feeling very comfortable right now. Me too. That was because you weren't lying down on the floor. You were more worried about Coach Gill and Mr. Parker. Well, sorry you have to sleep on the floor, Coach Gill, Mr. Parker. It feels so bad, you could let me sleep with you in your bed. Bad idea. Sometimes I can't believe that you're my teacher, Coach. Show some decency, Gill. What? I was just saying. Well, good night, everyone. You headed to the bedroom with Lars. Are you sure it's okay for me to sleep here? Yeah, my bedroom is quite spacious anyway. You sat down on the floor next to the bed. Hey, I want to see your new phone anyway. About that. Are you sure it's fine for me to use it? Why not? You said that you wanted to get a new phone, but you ended up giving it to me. That was a lie. I said that so you wouldn't suspect me. I need an adult. Wait a minute. I am an adult. I need an adultier adult. I need Lars. It's really okay. You need one so I can text or call you when either of us needs it. Oh, it's also an unlocked phone. I didn't ask what that means, but I think it's good. Okay. It just means it can work with any phone carrier. There's already a new card in it too. I see. I'm basically set. I see. Okay. Can I have your number? Yeah, sure thing. You exchanged phone numbers with Lars. At this time, you had all your friends' phone numbers, including Coach Gill and Mr. Parker. Actually, when did I have Mr. Parker's number? I don't remember asking him. Oh well, it's not that important. After you were done with it, you climbed up the bed and told Lars that you wanted to go to sleep. Lars stood there, not doing anything. Why are you still there? Come here. On the bed? Yeah, I'm not letting you sleep on the floor without something to cover you up. But I can do that just fine. No is no. Just come on. I want to wake up early tomorrow. Okay, don't mind if I do. It wasn't until he laid down next to you that you realized it was really embarrassing to have anyone else sleeping in the same bed as you. This is so soft. I know, right? You turned around, now facing him, and immediately turned around again because he was too close for you. Mind turning off the light? Sure. Thanks, Lars. Don't mention it. I'm excited for tomorrow. It's going to be my first time going out with my friends. Yeah. You rustled around for a second, and you wondered what he was doing. Apparently, he was taking his shirt off. You remember that he didn't sleep with his shirt on. You tried not to say anything about it. What is it? He went quiet for a brief second before he answered you. Nothing. Everything went quiet suddenly. All you could hear was the sound of crickets' distant chirping. A sound of sweat dropped from your forehead onto the bed. Was it really that hot, or was it just you? Best not to think about it. Thanks, Walter. Huh? What do you mean? I managed to meet everyone again, thanks to you. It's nothing. I'm glad everything is sorted out for you. We should go to sleep now. Yeah. That was a lie. You wanted to talk more with him, but you couldn't think of anything. You closed your eyes, slowly drifting into sleep. Day 7. After class. Heavy. Still half awake, and without even bothering to open your eyes, you could feel there was something weighing on you. And why is it so stuffy in here? Didn't this happen to you some time ago? It was about time to find out what this heavy furry thing on you was, even though your eyes refused to open at first. That unknown force was pinning you down tightly without mercy. You couldn't lift your torso, but at least you could still tilt your head to see what it was. You looked over your chest. There was some orangish fur. It wasn't too clear. The sky was still dark out there. Speaking of, what time was it? It didn't matter. You needed to know what that was. Let's see. It was orange, and it had these distinct black stripes. Orange fur with black stripes? Oh, Lars. I forgot that we share a bed for now. Of course you'd forgotten about it. Typical. Even his arm is enough to crush me. I guess I can try to wiggle myself out of his death grip. It just dawned on you that he was sleeping that he slept facing your face, and you could finally feel his breath. You flinched as you felt it on your neck. That tickles. It feels weird. Ah. And apparently it was one of your sensitive spots. You really learn new things every day, huh? I won't be able to go back to sleep if I don't free myself soon. For now. Inch by inch you wiggled your way out, but he suddenly pulled you and mumbled. Please don't go. He nuzzled your neck and did that thing called mlem before letting you go. That was cute. If only you had your phone with you right now. Not the time to get distracted. He finally let me go by himself, though. I should really go back to sleep before I lose my sleepy. Ugh, what now? Hey, I'm awake. You really are hard to wake up. My hands are sore from shaking you back to reality. We're going to deal with whatever these kids want us to do today, and you were here sleeping in. I swear. Wait, where am I? Is this a dream? Oi, are you even listening to me? Huh? Oh, what's happening here? Am I being sent to the past? Where's one of those memories where's one of the memories I've forgotten? Earth to Walter. Oh, which one? Let's not pull a Walter. Oh no. Herbert? No, you're not calling me that again. I'm gonna tell Mom. Sorry, brother. That's fine. Go clean yourself, and we'll see the others downstairs. Okay. All done. Now I should go downstairs. What's taking you so long? We're leaving soon. Sorry. I didn't know how to turn on the shower. Jeez, you're so helpless. You should have asked me. Honestly, I wouldn't worry too much about it, because, like, we can still use the skip. I know. Sorry. You're fine, silly. Let's go downstairs. Okay. Sorry for taking so long, everyone. Up. Huh? Oh, whoa, I'm shaking. What's wrong? Wake up. Isn't that Lars's voice? Wake up, Walter. Hey, good morning. It appeared that Lars was gently shaking your shoulder to wake you up. And it worked! Although you noticed, well, more like smelled something weird. Was it you, or was it something else? Something that smelled good was emanating from Lars, apparently. Was he in the kitchen before waking me up? Is he awake yet, Lars? Oh. How late is it? No, we're still fine, but you have to go wash your face or take a shower now. Your choice. About how Walter being dumb is part of the balance of the universe. Oh god, the universe is Oh god, everything is bad now. We're fucked. We're fucked. I think I'll go take a shower. Thanks for waking me up, Lars. Don't mention it. I'll go back to the kitchen. Walter is peak himbo. Wait. I thought that was Lars. Like, okay. What defines a himbo? Okay. Right here. Urban Dictionary. A dumb or naive man who, despite looking like an asshole Chad, is actually sweet, respectful, and kind, typically large, beefy, and relatively handsome, but friendly, gentle giants if you will. Perhaps the best example of a himbo is Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove. Okay. Muscle dumb man is Lars smart? Because it's obvious that it's okay, it's obvious that this defines Walter, but does it define Lars? Hiya, and Kronk is Kronk OG himbo. He was in the kitchen. Well, thinking about it won't get my body clean, so I need to get up and clean myself before the others start nagging me for it. Especially Mark. Whoa, it's busy here. Well, it didn't exactly look busy. In fact, there was only Anders stretching his body and Mark flopped across the couch, but it sure did feel busy. Good morning, Anders. Ah, morning. Is he okay? You pointed at Mark, who resembled a melting pocket watch from the persistence of memory painting. It was something. He's fine. Well, he doesn't look fine to me, but Anders knows him more than I do. It's because Mark is a cat, and cats are liquid. Really, he's just not a morning person. Ah, I see. What he said. Well, I'm going to take a shower now. Take your time. Wait, Mark. What? Are we staying for the night? Yeah. But we will be home before dawn. Okay. Anders looked at you and shrugged before he went back to his stretching routine. With that, you headed to the bathroom and took a warm shower. We're gonna leave off here tonight. If Lars is not a himbo, then... Okay, have a good night. Anyways... You always need your daily dose of buff furry men. Anyways, not much else can be said, so... Stay safe, have a good night. And I will see you all tomorrow.